Now let's write a program to count the number of words, characters, lines from the file. Okay, first I'll start with preprocessor directive hash include stdio.h. Now I'm going to include one more header file called C type. So I'm going to check whether the character is a space or not. For that I'm going to include the header file called C type, because this space function is present inside the header file called C type. Okay. Now we'll go for the main function. The execution always starts from the main function. First I'm going to declare a file pointer, file star fp character ch. I'm going to declare three variables. Line, I'll give the value as 0. Characters, the value is 0. Word, I'll give the value as 0, because initial count of all these three is 0, because we are going to count from the file. Now I'll take one more variable called inword. So when I am iterating character by character, whether currently I'm standing in a word or I'm standing in a space, to know that I'll be taking one more variable called inword. I'll initially give the value as 0, because when we are starting, if inward value is equal to 1, currently we are iterating a word. If inward value is equal to 0, we are not iterating any word as of now. For our understanding, I've taken this. First, I'll open a file. So fp equal to fopen. I'll give the file name as sample file.txt. I'm going to open this file in read mode, because we are going to count the characters, right? So I'll go to open in the read mode. Done. So if fp is equal to null, if we are not opening a file, I can give a message saying that file not found. Then I'll give return 1. In case if we are able to open a file, I have to count the characters. For that, I'll take a while loop. Okay, I'm going to give ch equal to fgetc. What is use of fgetc? It is used to get a character. So that character I'm going to store it in ch. After that, I'm checking one more condition saying that whether that is not equal to end of file. UF states at end of file. So if the character I'm getting that is not equal to end of file, I can go inside the while loop. If the character I'm getting that is equal to end of file, that's all. I cannot iterate further, so I'll come out of the while loop. Okay, I'm checking whether the character whatever I'm getting is not equal to end of file. If it is not equal to end of file, I'll increment my character value, because I have to count three things: character, word, line. So character I have incremented. Now I am iterating through a word. Okay, that we have to keep in mind. Now I'm checking whether the ch value is equal to a new line. Why am I checking whether it is equal to new line? If it is equal to new line, I have iterated one complete line, so line value has to be incremented, right? So for that I'm checking whether ch is equal to new line. In case if that is equal to new line, I'll increment lines by 1, which means I have got one line from the file. Next, else, I'll give one more, not else, if. I'm going to check whether the current character is equal to space. Is space. So this function is present inside the header file called C type. Okay, if the current character is equal to space, I am not iterating into any word, so I'll give inward as 0. I'll give inward as 0. Else if, in case if it is not equal to space, what is the meaning? I'll check one then. If not of inward, if I am not in the word, in that case I'll give inward value as 1. I'll increment the word count by 1. Okay, these are the three things. So if it is a character, I'll increment a character. If the character is equal to new line, I'll increment a line value. Now I'm checking whether it is a space. If it is a space, currently I am not iterating a word, so I'll give inward as 0. We are not iterating into any word. In case if we are iterating in word, I'll go here. I'll keep inward value as 1 and I'll count it as word. After counting it as word, I am making it as 1. Why am I making it as 1? So that when I go for the next character, that count word will not be incremented. Then we'll close the file. Close fp. Now we have to print it to the output console, right? Printf. I'll give lines colon %d new line character colon %d new line word space %d words characters and lines. Fine, the variable name I have to give. The variable name are lines. I have given lines. For character I have given chars, and for word I have given word. That's all. I'll give return 0. Save this. Let me run the code now. See, lines to 73 characters and 13 words. Okay, I'll just remove this space so that I'll get the output clearly. Yeah, totally 2 lines, 73 characters and 13 words. Let's check the file, sample file. See, I have 2 lines here. That's all. So let's trace the code how it works. See here, in the file, first ch will be pointing to w. Ch will be pointing to w here. I'll just okay, now I'll trace it. It will be easy for us to know. So ch will be pointing to w. Count value will be from 0, it will be incremented to 1. I have got 1 character. Ch equal to new line? No. Is space new line. So is space, check whether the character is a space, tab space or a new line. Actually ch is having the character called w. Fine. So condition becomes false. So I'll go for else. Inward value is 0, not of 0 is true. So inward value becomes 1, which means now currently I am iterating a word. Okay, inward value initially it was 0. So 0, not of 0 is true. Not of 0 is 1, that is true. I'll go here. Inward value has been changed to 1. Now word value will be incremented by 1. From 0 it is 1. Now I am iterating the first word. I am iterating my first word. Then I'll go to the next iteration. I have got next character E. Second character, that is not equal to end of file. Character count has been incremented by 1, which becomes 2. C is equal to new line? No. Is space? No. So inward, what is inward value? 1, because currently I am iterating the word. So 1, not of 1 is 0, that is false. I'll not go inside the if. I'll go for next iteration. I'll get the next character called L. Character value is incremented by 1, which becomes 3. C is equal to new line? No. Is space? No. Inward value is 1. Currently I am iterating a word. So not of 1 is 0. I'll not go inside this if. I'll go to next character. The next character is C. C not equal to end of file. So count will be incremented by 1. Equal to new line? No. Equal to space? No. Inward value is 1 because currently I am iterating a word. So not of 1 is 0. Condition becomes false. I'll not go inside this if. I'll go to next iteration. I've got the next character called O. Not of O is not equal to end of file. So I'll go inside the while loop. Character value is incremented by 1. Checking whether character is equal to new line? No. Is space equal to space? No. Inward value is 1. So currently I'm iterating a word. This condition also becomes false. Then I'll go to the next iteration. I'll go to the next character called M. M not equal to end of file? Yes. Character value is incremented. CH is not equal to new line. It is not equal to space also. This condition also becomes false. I'll go for next iteration. I value become next character is E. So character count will be incremented by 1. CH equal to new line? No. CH equal to space? No. So this condition also becomes false. I'll go to the next character. Next character is space. So character value will be incremented by 1, which is equal to 8. Fine. Now CH equal to new line? No. Is space? Yes, I have got a space. When I'm getting a space, I am not iterating into any word as of now. So I'll make my inward value as 0 because currently I'm not iterating into any word. When you're iterating into any word, inward value will be 1. If I am not iterating any word, this condition becomes true. I'll make inward value as 0. Not okay. If condition becomes true, so I will not go for else. That's all. I'll go for the next iteration. When I go to next iteration, the character I'll get is T. So character count will be incremented by 1. Now I'm iterating the new word. Okay. So check whether CH equal to space new line. No. is equal to space, no, I'll go to else. Inward value is 0 because earlier I was not in a word, now I am in a word. So 0, not of 0 is 1. So I'll go inside, inward value becomes 1. So I'm currently iterating a new word. So inward value I'll change it to 1. Word count will be incremented by 1, which becomes 2. Earlier welcome is one word, now I'm starting iterating a new word called 2. So this will be counted. Then this get repeated. So when I'm getting a new line, line value will be incremented. This is the logic of the program. Fine.